And
from
Wee spicy. Yo, Robin. Yo, Nina, true player for real. Tammy. Meow Marcy. Courtney.
as well.
Nina, oh, I got some. Wee Tammy, good to see you. James, hello. Alex.
really
Robin, true player for real.
two good facts.
Yo, Lindsay, true player for real. Panda, true player for real. What's up, twin? Samantha, true player for real. Nella, true player for real. Sweetheart Cat.
Oh, the job.
Corinne. Kim.
My God.
Corinne, true player for real. Dana, true player for real. Oh yeah, still really from last night. Ooh, wait. You know it, Lee. Yo, D, true player for real. Oh, I'm okay, Myrtle.
I've got some.
Ooh, to the Wii. Channy D, true player for real. Ghost Hunter, hello. Dana. Rosa. Hale. Everybody on the YTs that I cannot see because of the YT chat. It is not meant for being outside. Becky. Channy D, Fluffy Chick, true player for real. Kelly, true player for real. Shelby, true player for real. Hell yeah, they did, Rosa. Yeah, everything went well.
Support, is it the
Shenanigans.
Attack at the
Irish Pride, hello. Tam, hello. Oh, it's definitely shenanigans. Dark Unicorn, true player for real. Yo, Kelly with that community crown. Ooh, wait. Mama Bear's true player for real. Sarah, what's poppin'? She doesn't even know about it yet, Shelby. Sabrina, true player for real. Warrior, true player for real. She was asleep when it all happened. She doesn't even know. Hello, my friends. And welcome to another edition of Communicating with the Entities.
Oh yeah.
Here at a local cemetery. I'm your host, John Santa from New York. And,
you got some.
we're gonna clean this headstone in 90-something degree weather.
By
Wait, that'll be fun. Yo, Brown Sugar, true player for real. Christine, true player for real. Tanya, true player for real. Wait.
Just a minute.
Now, my friends,
It's hard.
I hate to say it like this. Yo, Summer, true player for real. But the daytime streams have been unfortunately not doing well. And it severely packs the algorithm for the nighttime stream.
So you consider it.
I am considering getting rid of the day stream. This week will determine that.
What is it the
So my friends, everything is important. Taps, shares, comments, gifts. If you want the day stream to continue, I need to know. Yo, Hail, true player for real. Cool user, true player for real. We have Community Fest popping up. All right, I think we're like in the top 200. We're trying to get into the top 50.
But it was
Let's see what you guys can do. Let's see what you guys can do.
coming.
You're coming, Spirit? What's your name? I'm not cleaning the headstone yet. Yes. Samantha with the crown.
Years from now.
I'm a fast dude.
If you like.
Yeah, I know a lot of you might be unaware of what happened last night, but last night a bunch of teenagers showed up.
You and the other side.
Didn't know they were teenagers at first. and started causing trouble.
We did this. Of them getting off.
And they realized I was not the one.
Something
Yo, Smarassi true player for real.
Happened over the text.
Oh yeah. Speedy true player for real. I went back, I looked at the footage, dude. I must have looked so terrifying to them. Charging at them like that. Yo, Speedy true player for real. Jared true player for real.
Is he right?
I must have been so terrifying. You know, because I'm a big dude and I was moving fast.
On has
You know what I mean?
of
two beers.
Judy true player for real.
Remember.
Just being reckless teenagers is what the cops got them for. They didn't get arrested. The cops detained them. Their parents came. Their parents picked up the car and drove them home. Yo, Robinson true player for real. Yeah, I'm okay.
Standing anymore.
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
Four.
and then
Dropping by to the end.
Yeah, no. I was good. I mean, I was good the entire time. It was. Like I said, I honestly thought maybe they were under the influence of something, and you know, I wanted them off the road
And get in there.
because they just wouldn't stop coming. You know, they just kept being the aggressors. They just kept showing up. Your Scorpio goes to the community crown. Ooh wee.
You see me over.
It was crazy.
Ikias.
Yo, Scorpio Ghost with the crowns. Steven, true player for real.
I find myself gripped.
Yeah, and you know what? It's funny too because like,
No, wait, how are you? Yeah, what is...
yo, Robinson with the spaceman.
where we went was
Like the second I saw how many there were, and here's the issue, right? I've been in situations like this. With gang mentality and mob mentality, where like, you know, it's like one person versus like, you know, more than three. And
Get ready for.
right when I saw that there was a bunch of them,
Turn around, leave.
you know, I had no choice. I had to act.
What's going on?
You know, I had to act. It's like, okay, here's a bunch of dudes.
He's gonna get...
You know, here's a bunch of dudes. I don't know what their intent is. You know, and it's like the same thing. If I were to run from them, they would have chased me. They would have caught up to me eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like, in those situations, you got to go towards the... Oh, yeah, it's that buck out.
Right.
Oh, yeah, this is that buck out.
Personnel. Here.
he wasn't
Yeah, hold on.
Need to know from
Hold on.
English is.
Let me see something. Give me a
We
second.
went as
Biggest pop.
There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there was 6 of them. I'm looking at it right now.
over with.
So,
It's just.
here, you ready? You ready? Alright.
Hello, William. So Swedish.
Oh, man, dude. That was the first encounter.
Class those bums.
Oh,
is entirely
Use
That was the first encounter. Oh man,
These people are not the right.
dude.
.co.
Nobody was. Nobody was.
Previously,
They came back after that. So what happened is they came back a second time, but I knew they were going to come back because I know that mentality, and I hid behind a pole, and they were talking about beating the shit out of me and whatnot, and right when they were like, yeah, we could take them, there's a bunch of us, blah 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 blah, I popped out from behind the pole, and I'm like, yo, you guys are some stupid motherfuckers, aren't you, dude? They went running again to their car, right? The Jeep. And then I got smart. And then I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm like, these dudes are going to keep coming back. I'm going to end up having to call the cops. Oh, that breeze feels amazing right now. Oh my God. I was like, let's go hide. Because then if they, and they came back again. Because then if they come back and they start searching for me, then they're going to be completely in the wrong. Yo, Nikki should play it for real. Yeah, that was that buck out. Yo, Mariah should play it for real. And that's exactly what happened, yo. That's exactly what happened. They came back. They saw me. And that's when I came out and said, yo, let me get your license plate. Who's drinking and driving tonight? You know what I mean? And then that's when they almost hit me with the car. Yo, Eat should play it for real. Yo, Linda should play it for real. No, I didn't have the machete with me. But dude, I can only imagine just being like this punk ass teenager, and all of a sudden, a 300-pound man just comes running at you. With the war cry. Like if you listen, like you can hear in the background, they're just going, "Oh shit, oh shit." Yo, what up, Linda?
When the second.
Yeah, so.
Because.
But we had to do it smart, you know what I mean? We had to. Yeah, the police did ask me if I want to press charges, and Robin should play it for real. And I just wanted to document it. I didn't want to press any charges. Just document it. Once I pick up the paperwork, and I find out who their parents are, I'm gonna have my lawyer draft up some letters. Send it to the families and just be like, hey, if I catch these guys 100 feet of me, if I catch them in my live stream, I'm taking legal actions. So, what's up, Stuart? So that's what I'm gonna, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So, yep. Yeah, last night was crazy, right? Yo, Teeny should play it for real. No, they didn't physically attack me. They were just being, they were just harassing me. What's up, Lucy? No, cool user. No, I think they were two separate instances. These were just a bunch of bored teenagers.
Self-gripped.
Yeah, this was right around midnight last night for me. All this went down. Yeah, they need to get some jobs and be have a nice proactive summer. Not be driving around fucking screaming like maniacs. And like I said, listen, the reason why it took the cops so long to get to me was because they already had them. They had them already. So supposedly by the time the mods called the cops, they already had them. So and it makes sense because they were being reckless. They were being really reckless even before they saw me. So thank you, Abby. Abby should play it for real, number 733. Suzanne should play it for real. Yeah.
Back?
Yep. Dude, and see, that's the problem with me though. Like,
Thank you very
you know, I don't
Okay.
flight or flight, you know, and I fight. I don't run away. Yo, Suzanne with the community crown. Tammy should play it for real.
Found the joint.
You know, I mean, spirits can read messages short.
How long did I
It's just weird, man. Like, I remember doing crazy shit as a teenager, and I was a crazy teenager. But one thing I never did was harass people. You know, each play it for real. Like, I would never harass anybody. If I saw somebody sitting on the side of a road, I would just ignore them. Yo, E with the community crowns. Oh, way. Nah, there's no reason for it.
Normandy.
There's no reason for it. Ah, kids these days.
It's
You know?
Showcase. It's extraordinary.
What's up, Allison? Kids these days, you know?
in the
Listen, I was just praying to the universe that when I heard them screaming down the road, that they would just, you know, wasn't even going to see me. Yo, what up, Hooper? You have a good one. Thank you for joining us for your lunch break. Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
rest of it.
Yeah, I was hoping that they would just keep going, but nope. Nope, they did not. It was like they did not. What's up, D? What's up, Lisa? Yeah, I'm doing well. It's hot.
Objective here.
It's hot, yo. Hot, hot, hot.
Weakening this.
Yeah, perfectly. That's TikTok being TikTok. Yo, Stan should play it for real. Remember, YTs, I can't see the chat. YouTube is not made for outdoor streaming yet, so it just looks like one big blur.
And I felt
HQ and ERSE off. Minister.
Yeah, seeing me run like that.
Did some people?
Yeah, it's close. It's 96 today. Right now, it's 96 degrees.
Threatened.
Are we gonna have a problem? Are we gonna have a problem?
as well.
There are regime.
Yo, Michelle should play it for real. Guys. Oh man! And now that I'm actually looking at it, there was actually 7 of them.
Move stuff up.
So
Imagine that, guys. Imagine that. I'm sitting there. The first 3 show up, and then another 4 show up. That's when I was like, "Yo, we gonna have a problem?" You know, imagine that. Like, yeah. Those are the guys in the Jeep.
the program.
The group.
Ooh, Sparks, that's awesome, yo. Dude. That's not fucking...
Sabbath. Air defenses.
No, Splintered Spirits, seriously. Like, anybody sitting on the side of the road is you know, you're not going to mess with anybody. And like I said, I was a crazy teenager growing up. Never would I ever harass anybody. You know, and I've done some crazy shit, guys. If I ever told you guys the stories of the shit I used to do, you'd be like, whoa, you're nuts. Never, ever would I harass another human being. Yo, Squirrel should play it for real.
Lies.
Oh, when I jumped out from behind the pole, dude. Yeah, it was no. Yeah, exactly, Splintered Spirits, exactly.
breaking it.
But listen, listen. Profiling those guys very simple. You can tell they come from money, mommy and daddy's money, not a care in the world. They can do what they want. You know.
I get it.
You know, but they learned.
Development of the
You know, they learned the hard way that I am not the one. I'll send it to you as long as you don't post it. I don't want. I don't like to post things like that because I don't want people getting ideas that they can come and do it whenever they want. You know. I should make a loop of the screams. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Father's grave.
Whose grave, Spirit?
civil thief. Ultimate just.
It's a good thing headstones don't melt, because they'd all be melting today.
The first.
They'd all be melting. Ooh-wee spicy.
The zone box.
Taking a while.
Top falling through.
Yeah, I might put it in the Facebook group.
Entered earlier.
Yo, Leanne should play it for real. Spicy should play it for real. Oh, guys, it is so hot, yo.
That
You know? It is so hot. I'm gonna have fun cleaning this headstone.
It's time.
Hey, depending on how well you guys do this stream, maybe we'll go for a cemetery walk. You know?
Massive.
We'll see. We'll clean this headstone in a bit. Right now, I'm just enjoying my monster and working up the courage to get up and clean this headstone
any death threat
while I melt.
into the Middle East.
As well as a
You wore it.
While I melt.
When you're choosing.
Ugh.
Some
Dude, so hot today. Oh, I got tons of water.
mysteries.
I got so much water with me, it's not even funny.
one. She's not aircraft.
Don't sit
Very fast.
So, Jinx, last night we just had a bunch of night sweet dreams. Appreciate that. We had a bunch of 17, 18-year-olds acting like animals, harassing me while I was streaming, and they learned the hard way. They learned the hard way, yo. Like many before them have. Except that if this was 20 years ago, that would have ended in violence. You guys know that, right? I'm just letting you guys know that. As sad as that is to say, if this happened 20 years ago, not even 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, that would have ended in violence. Yeah, I would have went fucking nuts. I would have hopped on their vehicle. You know what I mean?
Aggression.
Aggression, for real.
Did I have?
I just,
22 game.
I got kids to think about,
Draw.
family to take care of.
Airbase. Airbase.
Ugh, so funny, yeah.
It has the music.
So funny.
Well, this. Ron. A lot of people.
A lot of people, huh?
It's class. In Qatar. Funny throughout the. Performing.
The weekend was like,
Yeah, Hale, for real.
might
For real. I'm slowly being incorporated into the Legends of Buckout.
That was this guy.
The war cry? Yeah, we'll do a war cry emote. We got some new emotes coming out. So, yes, Holly, it's unless the cemetery is abandoned, it's always good to get permission to to do this. check with your local cemeteries, see what their rules
Having
are,
a database.
their regulations, this, that, and the other, how they want the headstone cleaned, what they want you to use.
From fighting from
All the clothes.
Is what I don't know. Did it
Yo, Chance, you play it for real.
next? Yes. And tried
I might have scared some of the spirits.
conditional rituals.
Definitely something wasn't scared, though, because something was calling me even after all that in the woods.
Launched out.
But that it wanted
I kept hearing them calling me. Yo, what's up, Mama Steffi?
the US. That is why. But it's not.
Her child.
Yeah, no, that was so wild, yeah. Ugh. All I want to do is document in peace. No, Holly, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
and I should say
Nope. I'm talking about random headstones, people that you're not related to. Yo, Lee with the community crown.
Media evil. United King.
very much
I was like,
Oh, wait.
Car and the bed.
All right, we got a funeral procession here. I'm gonna keep my
what's up,
voice down.
Michelle?
Keep my voice down for a minute.
Thing that I
Yo, 70K likes, you guys rock away.
Case scenario.
Now.
Yo, Steven with the floating octopuses.
I also
Oh, black marble will clean up real nice. Just a little bit of Dawn. About 3-4 gallons of water, Holly. Nice soft brush. No metal wire brushes, nothing like that. Even a nylon brush will do if you're not too harsh.
Remember properly.
Yo, Karen, you play it for real.
But you can
Hashem,
notice it.
so
Ooh, wait.
In
in the group there.
so not what they want.
That's right, my friends. If you haven't yet, please check out Splintered Spirits. You can listen to it everywhere podcasts are available. YouTube has the best experience as far as the lives, and even some people say listening to it's easier on YouTube. Splintered Spirits. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely dilute the Dawn. I drop a Dawn I use for about 3-4 gallons of water. Yo, Maxine should play it for real.
You're big.
they're engaging in.
Because
You can engage me, Spirit. What's your name?
So
the god, the vision.
Which with
the UK is
I did come,
The report.
and I am here.
got in touch as well.
This is them.
Next week, I believe. We've got a new episode coming out. No, Holly, don't worry about it. Don't apologize. All good questions, my friend. All good questions.
Watching the talk sport.
Testing.
Whew. Guys, it is so hot. It is destructively hot.
Groups.
You heard Ben?
108. See you there.
You see me here, Spirit? You see me melting?
Hello.
Yeah, you're
Last
welcome,
time.
Holly.
Collapse.
I might collapse. Nah, I'll be all right.
He won the acting. Also,
Oh, yeah, I'm out, yeah.
wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Those revenues.
Listen, it has a lot to do with practice. Knowing what to listen for.
You're gonna try.
The first
No, it's not. If it's your family, it's not disrespectful, Holly.
Yeah. US person. We've spent. So.
say something.
Ooh, to the we, yo. My friends, friendly reminder, we are in Community Fest. So all Community Fest gifts, there's 4 of them. the regular community fest. It's like a rose, the equivalent of a rose. There is the crown, which is 99 coins. There's the Jollies community, which is, I believe, $3.99. And then there is the community celebration, which is the biggest one. All of those gifts go towards the contest. We are trying to get in the top 100, and I believe we only have 3 days left to do it.
Was like,
I can't even. I'm so sweaty. I'm going to check, and I can't even. Right now, we're ranked 140.
On its new coat, over tariff.
Right now, we are ranked 140.
What they
So all the community fest gifts help. Y'all appreciate it.
theater school. Thing that I
Not sure how many points behind, but we're ranked 140 now, so we're 40 spots behind. But I'm trying to get into the top 50, so we don't have to worry about getting knocked down or anything. Because if we get into the low 100s, there's always a chance we can get knocked out towards the end.
Mr. DeMille, special guest.
To wing one. Simple.
So, oh yeah, we keep fluctuating. Like last night, we were at 127, I think. The other day, we got into the top 100. I think we were like ranked 90. Yo, Nikki with the community crown. I'm in New York.
can get my
We here.
Oh yeah, we're here. Yeah, Cindy. We're going to be cleaning this headstone in a little bit. I'm just not rushing because I am
But it was awesome.
It's some
hot and melting and
almost
taking it easy.
Vision to
21.
Yo, appreciate those community fest gifts, yo.
oh the baby.
The baby.
latest travel.
YouTube, remember, I'm having a lot of trouble seeing the chat, so I appreciate you guys being here. Oh, I have tons of water with me today.
Royal and
I have so much water, it's not even funny.
Thank you so much.
Dude, my arms and legs look so deformed from all the bug bites yesterday.
they cleared
It is so crazy.
for the blast.
You're big. We play new. You say
Ugh. What a nuisance they were. I mean, you guys were even hearing them around the stream. Buzzing.
Income.
that's not he.
Yo, Dairy Girl, true player for real. Spirits are always talking. Like little helicopters. Well, it just sucked. I was packing my bag yesterday to go to Buckout, and the bug spray was out. I ordered more. It'll be here by tonight. But it's like, oh, what do I not go to Buckout because I don't have bug spray of all the things? Yo, Juju Beach, you play it for real. Yo, appreciate those votes, yo. Yeah, guys, you can vote too for Community Fest. It all helps.
When you
Yep.
how can
No, I ordered the bug wipes and the spray,
on
so I'll be good. It's like I had to tell everybody in the chat yesterday. I was like, yo, I'm 41 years old. You don't think I know what bug spray is? That shit was bad funny. You know, I piss some people off. He's trying to help. No, you're making me fucking repeat myself is what you're making me do. You know? I gotta repeat myself enough on here. Oh, wait.
That's a very new far.
Yeah, that's chatty. Yo, appreciate those votes, yo. Appreciate those votes.
Engagement. From the ground. And I
Yo, Ruler should play it for real. Mari should play it for real.
Would relax.
for the Lux Radio.
Oh, the night crew. Listen, the night crew just does. They're just phenomenal, guys.
Really appreciate
I know a lot of you are part of the night crew too. You're just working and whatnot, watching.
news.
But the night crew, they like, even with everything going on, think about it. Because this all popped off right before midnight, right? So all this is going on. You guys still kept the fragment. You guys still kept the shields. No, that was me that screamed like that. I chased him and I did a war cry. We happening, you know it. You know what? I chased him. I had to. There was fucking 7 of them.
Wait here, what?
You know?
Bend.
Yeah, no, that was me that was screaming like that.
Oh, sick. You laughed at the wrong.
There is not enough.
Yeah, I had no choice.
In a way.
Yeah, there was 7. I got up. I thought there was 6. I got up right when I saw like the rest of them coming around, you know, into frame, and I was like, yeah. Tell me I got to throw down with these dudes, you know? Tell me I got to throw down with these. Yeah. Their screams were a lot higher than mine. Mine was like a.
Thing up to 20.
You know, they fucking. Yo, T. Marie on auto renewal. Ooh wee.
Even less.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna stay cool. Gonna stay cool.
They're ready to go.
Oh yeah, I showed them.
Craig, good up. Welcome.
Chrissy Hop, I can't pick that up till next week.
He's gonna.
Let's talk.
You know, I can't pick. I gotta wait a week. I gotta wait a week to pick it up.
Awful. Indirect. People to have.
You know what? My 2 viewers on Twitch.
Don't.
Dude, I almost died laughing when they said that. I gotta give them that. That cracked me up. I was like, all right, that's funny. I think that's what gave away my cover, because I was snickering like a little fool. Shortly after that, they found me, you know.
Yeah. We have this high.
My store.
It's like, yeah, homie, there's a lot more than 2 people watching.
Thicker said.
Yo, Hex, you play it for real.
Snake.
Oh, punish him.
Yeah, that was funny. Yo, over 100K likes. You guys rock.
Snake.
Noah with the community fest celebration. Yo, Noah, appreciate you. Yo, that's the energy we need right there. That community celebrations. We get enough of those and we will be catapulted in this contest.
Help you.
What do you need help with, Spirit?
Thank you.
I personally like Vox. That's what I use. Yeah, the way they screamed and ran, yeah, that shit was mad funny.
Are we gonna have a?
It's beautiful.
Are we gonna have a problem?
Kazrak.
What's that?
No. IKEA. Respect my savings.
That shit is so funny, guys. That's such a good sound bite.
To find out.
It's such a good soundbite.
Right, turn around.
Amazon offers it. The only highest.
It's just so funny.
Are we gonna have a problem?
Oh, that just played by itself.
Are we gonna have a problem?
The opposite.
Of course, this is a
Allowing you to fit.
Oh, damn. Uh-oh. My phone just overheated. It's that hot that my phone just overheated. Holy shit.
Open unit.
Let's hope the streaming phones don't overheat.
I wonder who it was.
Thank you, Sparks.
Actually, what? Two repairs. Oh, and George.
Dude, I hope their parents taught them a lesson, you know? Yo, what up, R2? South Florida girl, true player for real. Yo, Noah with the jolly community. That's what I hope. I hope their parents were like, what were you guys thinking? Why would you bother somebody on the side of the road? Why would you be driving so reckless in a residential neighborhood? Yo, Noah with the community crown. You know, that's what I hope. You know, I hope their parents parent them. You know, and be like, yo, that is unacceptable behavior.
Direct.
You know?
Okay, so. 6 era.
That's what I hope.
Through his new.
Oh, 100%. That's exactly what they were. Yo, thank you for the votes.
Earlier.
That, and yo, so I also have to address some of the stupid comments last night about people saying I should have a pew-pew and, you know, retaliate with the pew-pew.
And chunk.
That is ridiculous. You know what I mean? That, I'm sorry. And I got nothing against pew-pews. But think of the situation. Imagine I had a pew-pew and I busted it out on a bunch of teenagers. You know? Like, what? Yo, Duke with the follow. That is ridiculous. Plus, New York is completely different. I'm in Westchester in New York. I'm not in, you know, I'm not in Texas. Like I'm not, you know, I'm not in Texas. I'm not in Alabama. I'm not in, you know, I'm not in the sticks. I'm in, you know, Westchester County in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same. It's nowhere near the same. I would have got in trouble. I would have got arrested.
Police.
So different here, yo. So different. Yep. Yep. Ham pew-pews are illegal. Exactly, Lot Lizard. Lot Lizard lives literally like 20 miles from them in you know, and around me, so she knows the deal. Yep. No, not at all. Not at all. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Unless you are ex-military or an ex-cop or a cop, you know, that's cool. You're trained. You know, you got all the experience. Paranormal people should not be running around with pew-pews. I'm sorry. Personally, if you can't handle yourself, you shouldn't be out here. I don't care who gets butt hurt by that. If you can't handle things yourself, you should not be out here doing this. Clearly, I can handle things myself. You know, like.
And this.
What's up, Mid-South?
Visit.
That's my press.
University?
If I'm staying in my
That's all I'm going to say about that.
illegally fit. Up to.
I know the law.
It is.
I know how to protect myself. Why do you think I hit at the end? Why do you think that third time I hit, guys? That was all intentional. That was all intentional, because if I went and I hid and I'm trying to avoid these clowns, and they came back, which they did, that's all I would need. Yo, Mug, true player for real. That is literally all I would need.
It's really.
You know, because now I'm not on the side of the road. Now I'm hiding in the woods, you know, hiding from 7 people that are harassing me. Oh, yeah, babe, you missed something. You were asleep. I didn't want to wake you up and bother you.
Yeah.
You definitely missed something. What's up, sunshine?
This is humor. It's top of the. But
So,
Having a
the cops told me I could have pressed charges if I wanted to, because they were harassing me. Which I didn't. I just wanted to document it for future reference. You know, just in case these teenagers try to retaliate, or anything like that, or come back. Yeah.
Again, here.
So,
West. So.
did you, Robin? That's great. No, they didn't tell me why they got pulled over, but they nabbed them before they got to me. That's what took them so long. They already had them. So when the phone calls were, you know, when the 911 calls were coming in, you know, that third time while I was hiding in the woods, yo, sunshine, you play it for real. They had them already. And that's why, like, the cops were a little confused because we got the make of the car right. We just I got the license plate wrong, and but they were able to put 2 and 2 together because of how close they were to Buckout. So they had them already. So they must have been driving reckless, or someone else must have called, because they were, like I said, they were acting like animals. Like, they were acting like animals even before they saw me. We heard them. So.
Just come in.
And they didn't get arrested or anything. You know, their parents had to come pick them up. Yo, Sandy, you play it for real.
They ended.
It's a possibility, Davis. It's a possibility. You know, that and their story had so many holes. Like, they claimed, like, when they were driving down the street, they weren't yelling and screaming, but clearly we got them yelling and screaming on video, even before they saw me. You know, they claimed they weren't driving reckless, but clearly we got them driving reckless. You know, they had way too many people in the vehicle. Yo, Huntress, you play it for real. You know, so.
Great deal on it.
Like I said, all I can hope is that their parents, you know, handle it properly. You know, take away take away the kid's car for a bit. Be like, you have to make better decisions.
Right. Was it not the lead? We gotta find.
Oh yeah, hold on, let me check it out. Yo, Hideaway, you play it for real. Robin! Yo, look what Robin just posted, dude. In the Facebook group. That's just so fucking funny. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a sticker.
With a free.
Oh man.
There's a.
This shit is so funny. That shit is so funny, yo. Well, my friends, we are currently ranked 140 in Community Fest. We need to be in the top 100 to advance to the next round. I don't even know how many days we have left, but we need to start working on that now, or we are not going to make it. All TikTok keeps saying is show how strong your community is. We got 3 days to show just how strong we are.
Okay.
Big on the
Yo, Gray Eyes, true player for real. Yo, Hideaway with the community crown. Ooh wee.
You could
Gray
always
Eyes, true player for real.
President.
Radio.
Where's up?
Yep. We have 3 days. So let's do it, yo. Community Fest gifts. And hey, the cool thing about the Community Fest gifts is they all help towards our ranking anyway. Jackie, true player for real. So if you're going to drop anything, I would appreciate it if it is Community Fest gifts, but that's up to you. Nah, I didn't do any cleaning right now. Green screen, it's hot as balls, and I'm just trying to get the energy to get up and do it.
Easy, bro.
Louis, Jackie, welcome back. Thank you, Gray Eyes. Appreciate you.
Been hurt.
Will they your friends test this
Ooh wee.
and warm up. It's on the end.
No, we're gonna clean. We're gonna clean in a bit.
Thanks for
We're gonna clean it. I'll be alright.
USA.
I'm just trying to get my body used to the heat real quick.
about
Oh, that breeze feels
make
nice.
members
He's on the Hammer's visit.
Thank you, universe, for bestowing such an amazing breeze.
before the
Yo,
missile.
Samantha with the jolly community.
And his son.
Ooh wee. Awesome, Cassie. I'll get you in. I'll get you in a bit.
America.
Oh yeah, it is so hot today, yo. So hot. This whole week is gonna be like that. It's gonna be disgusting. But hey, I like it at night though. So we'll be alright. Yo, Cassie, you play it for real. Hell yeah, Pepper Craig, so hot. Yeah, I'm good, Courtney. Thank you, my friend. I'm good. And hey, because I've been working out, I'm not even sore from all that running and screaming and shit.
Officials will
You know, I woke up saying, like, oh, what's going to hurt this? What's going to hurt? Nothing hurt. The bug bites are what's annoying me after last night.
Program.
You know, I was like, oh, shit. 41 years old and I still got it.
when a new manager
Yo, Melinda, you play it for real. You know? It's like, all right.
got some Mr. Fig and the window.
Window.
I expect this to no.
Ugh. Damn. There was just a funeral procession that just came through here.
Rolling this.
Fuck, and they must be boiling out there. Yo, Lady of Light, what's poppin'? Yo, Ladybug, true player for real. Ooh, wee, Jess, I got mad water with me. I'll be alright. That and I've got the faucets. I'll literally just dump water all over myself.
Smart.
I'll be good. I'll be all right.
National
You guys go. Look at that. Almost
These are wins.
140K likes. Trish, true player for real. Don't know yet, Jackie. I'm not going to attempt to read it until I try to clean it. It should be in a bit. Yo, Twisted, true player for real. Oh, the weather outside is weather.
Sick. I would say that it's
Yo, ooh, wee, Mona May. All right, my friends, here's the deal. If in this session, you guys, okay, by the time I'm done cleaning this headstone, get us into the top 100, okay, the top 100 of Community Fest, we will go for a walk. We will not only clean this headstone, but we will go for a cemetery walk.
Shit. 5 degree.
And daytime cemetery walks here, that means Hans and Joanna, Joseph Churchwell, Little Mary. Yo, Ali Sky on auto renewal. Ooh wee. That is the deal. You guys are tapping away, which is awesome. That is the deal. By the time I'm done cleaning this headstone, now I haven't started cleaning this headstone yet because I'm just melting here. So, but I'm starting to get used to the heat, so that's a good thing. That means we will be cleaning soon. It depends, Christine. Sometimes I'll do a bunch, other times I'll just do one.
Wait.
Yeah, we gotta get that energy spirit. I hear you. Yo, Cass with the community crowd. Now, if you're wondering exactly how to get us into the top 100, that is done through the Community Fest gifts. That is the Community Fest, the Community Crown, the Jollies Community, and the Community Celebration. If you're wondering where we are at right now, I believe we are rank 140, which means we need to go up 40 ranks.
GMT.
Yes, we are currently rank 140.
You're wrong.
US.
Yo, military player for real. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot.
Be aligned for
You're Cassie with the level up sparks. It's hot.
For Aries to
kind of crap.
So Vox scans through radio, and there's been a lot going on. So you're gonna hear politics and things like that. I just ignore all that. We don't do religion or politics here. Yo, Steve, true player for real.
Off ramp. Negotiate with.
Oh man. Good thing I brought all this water. Yeah, everything's cool, yo. Julie, true player for real. Rebecca with the hearts. Yo, Andrew with the Jollies community, yo. Appreciate you. Ooh, I didn't hear from. I did not hear that at all. Plus, remember, frumpy actually means something. It's actually an English word that means something. I think it means like being overly grumpy or some shit like that. Something. I'm not sure. I know it means something.
Others, but think what would carry 88.
Yo, Andrew with the crowns. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, Emily. Yes, it was.
As I said, prices violation.
Is it being dressed poorly? Jackie, you have a good one. Okay, so I just had something really disgusting happen. I had a black ant,
The US did
steal a scab from one of my older bug bites
similar. Is good.
and carry it off.
From the fish.
What the fuck? This has become my life. Yo, what up, Cooley? Yo, Dawn. True player for real. This has become my life. I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
Shame. Silencing.
Tonight.
Yep. Yep.
Is it?
Ant's like, hey, this looks good. Let me bring it back to the collective.
US
From
of X or
Yeah, you couldn't find me, right, Cooley? Yeah, man. That's that damn algorithm. Yo, Mona May with the community crowns. Yo, Teresa with the meteor shower. Yo, appreciate them gifts, yo.
he's been in
Yep, special gift for the queen.
and Megan.
He's like, take this. It will give you all the energy you need. Yeah, we're kind of close to there. Green screen. We're not far.
About them.
We're not far at all. Thank you, timekeeper. Mona May with the true player for real.
Just heard like
Anyone closer? Nah, that's the closest.
alive.
Of note.
Even
Hell yeah, yo, that's why it's so important. Well, that's why, like, I'm like considering getting rid of the day stream. The day stream has been damaging the algorithm for me so much. It's just that the day stream has just been very, very weak these past couple of months. And I know the weather had something to do with that. Circumstance had something to do with that. Yo, Teresa with the summer solstice. So we just got to push through it, yo, and keep, if we want to keep the day stream. You know, all that, yo, the night crew carrying us can't happen anymore. The day crew's got to pull their weight equally.
$72.
You know, it's just the way it has to be.
So
And it's everything, yo. It's not just gifts. These taps are so important. The shares are so important. Comments are so important. Hell yeah, I'll be back out here later for the 10. I think we're either going to return to Buckout, we're either going to go to the pre-war, or we might do the Stone Pier.
to do with that. To rubble.
I'm not too sure.
Isn't real.
Yo, Christine with the true player for real.
Sure.
All right, my friends, a reminder. If you guys want a cemetery walk today, we need to be in the top 100 of Community Fest by the time I am done cleaning this headstone.
Obviously need situation.
Well, I don't do the other two. We got rid of the 5 a while ago. I only do the 12 and the 10. Yo, Spiffy, true player for real. I have no idea what this headstone says at all. I have not cleaned it yet. Appreciate those votes, yo. Yo, Spiffy, true player for real. So if you guys want a cemetery walk, Community Fest, top 100.
Field. But
I think it's just dirt and grime, yo. I don't really see any growths on it. I won't know until I get closer. To be honest, guys, the only thing I did when I checked this headstone is shook it to see how stable it was. Check the integrity, that's it. I haven't checked anything else. Chrissy, true player for real. Robert, true player for real. I know nothing about this headstone until it is cleaned. Until I start cleaning it. Ooh, wait. Yo, Mona May with the community crowns.
more and do more.
Third air.
Moist growth.
Raised.
Moist growth. It's fucking moist today. Yo, Cassie with the jolly community. Sit, yo, gonna make it shiny. Yo, what up to you?
Suddenly it's not.
Gonna make it shiny, yo. Yo, Robert, you player for real.
Because
Nope, we're not on bonus time. Bonus time's tonight. Saving the bonus time for the night crew, yo.
the Labour government.
Gotta save that bonus time for the night crew. Yes, Spirit.
So it's just one data and a call.
Dude, I'm melting.
Thank you very
Lauren,
Program on
let me tell you something. Once the stream improves,
to this
definitely.
success.
I would love to be able to do that again. At one point, I was doing that. It's just as the decline happened, I just started saving that stuff for the night crew. You know?
Yeah. The government.
I'd love to do that. I'd love to take you guys to buck out during the day. The last time I took you guys to buck out during the day, I think we had under 300K taps after like almost 4 hours. And it was just a very poor live. And I was like, hey, I'm done. You know? Yo, Spiffy with the community crown. Like I said, the day stream's just been on a steady decline. So it's got to improve or it's gone. Once it improves, we'll start going back to these places during the day. If it doesn't improve, then I'm getting rid of the day stream, tacking on 3 hours to the night. So we'll start at 9 and end at like 3. Yo, Lindsay, true player for real. So, yeah.
Friends, this.
Because listen, everyone can turn around and be like, oh, we love it. But you got to show me that you love it. We Noah, thank you, brother. Appreciate your support. You know, you got to show me. You can say it all you want, but you got to show. You know what I'm saying?
Perfectly.
So. We. Yo, Angels should play it for real. Oh, that cloud cover is amazing too right now. Yeah, yep. I know that's the big issue. A lot of people watch from work and a lot of people can't get into it, but it's still declining, and it was never like that before. What's the temperature? 95 degrees.
The West.
95 degrees. And it's muggy as shit. And that's the thing, yo. Once the excuses start flying, you know, that just damages even more too. So let's not make any excuses, yo. Sorry, but the day crew is in no position to make excuses. As I said, the day stream is in serious peril. What's up, Purple Tammy? Because when it starts affecting the night crew, with them getting in, that's when you got to cut out what's not working, you know? Oh, we went down a ranking. Ruh-roh, Raggy. That ain't good. Yo, La Fisherman should play it for real. No, I do this by myself, Cheryl. I can see the YT chat now because it's not sunny. Yo, Linda subscribing. Ooh, wait.
Year ago.
That's me.
Johnson.
I'm a loader, Dottie. Yo, Mona May with the Community Fest celebration.
24.
Yo, Roxanne should play it for real.
Really worried.
Yeah, I bet it's hot, yo. I'm gonna be boiling tomorrow at the Brown Cemetery. Oh man, it's gonna be so brutal at the Brown Cemetery tomorrow.
News.com.
Yo, lady, you play it for real. Ooh-wee, Ladybug. Yo, George, you play it for real. What's up, lady? Tomorrow at the Brown Cemetery, it is going to be so hot.
On the side.
Because we got the Brown tomorrow.
View clip.
Got cemetery maintenance to do. Yo, Smarassi with the Jollies community.
On the it's a joint.
We have
Clee.
wrongs respect.
But really,
Iranian attacks.
So, Duke, here's the way it works.
British people.
In order to keep a healthy algorithm, you need a high number of taps, comments, shares, and gifts, all in a certain amount of time, right? The algorithm analyzes everything in 5 to 10 minute intervals. What's been going on with the day crew is it's just been less, more, less, and less and less. Every now and then there's a good one, but then it just goes back to being less. So this one, so far, you guys are doing great. This is definitely a much better one.
To me.
So.
Oh yes.
So we can't use this live as an example for all the other ones that have been miserable, you know? Yo, Mona May with another community celebration. Oh, welcome, Duke.
Because they're not trying.
Because they're not trying. Yo, Spirit. Yo, the Spirits just straight up called you guys out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You heard it from the Spirits, yo. You heard it from the Spirits. Because they're not trying. What? What's up, Pamela? Is that wild, yo?
Sweet.
So people always wonder what I consider spirit communication. You know, that's a prime example right there. I'm not paying attention to the spirits. I'm talking to you guys, right? The spirits are now getting in our conversation. That's pretty wild, if you ask me. That's my favorite type of evidence, too, to be honest with you, when it comes to spirit communication.
Lloyd Carter. Are getting.
Yo, lady with the ooh wee. True player for real victory. Yo, La Fisherman with the community crown. Lindsay with the community crown. Shayla, ooh wee. Lindsay with the community crown. I love it when they put their 2 cents in.
About my friend.
Well, listen, that's been the problem. The excuses have been the problem lately with the day stream. This whole new attitude, sorry, I'm at work, which I understand perfectly.
Medication.
But that's the new excuse for the day stream to be doing poor. I can't have that. If that's the case, if now all of a sudden, you know, after 4 years of doing this, you know, that's the issue when it never used to be, you know, that means that, you know, it might be time for the day stream to end. Yo, Lindsay with the community crown.
Government.
You know, so this whole week is very important for the day stream. This is the week that I'm gonna be you know, I'm gonna be looking at everything and see how it goes, seeing how it affects the night. You know? And like I said, it's been a couple of months. This has been the problem. You know, so
Thanks. All of us in.
Yo, Lindsay with the crowns, D with the celebration. So that's you know, you guys gotta understand my mentality with it. It's like, wait a minute, now it's a problem. So it's like, okay, time to assess. If that's the case, and you know the nature of the day stream has changed, so be it. There's nothing I can do about it, nothing you guys can do about it. Erica, true player for real. You know? Oh, I agree, Amanda.
Should sell.
I agree.
You know.
So,
President.
those be the facts.
Taking it at the moment.
Those be the facts. So much more higher in the nighttime, Robin.
Things, people, vehicles. Wolverine. The tune again.
Oh, sounds a little ungrateful.
So sick. The delivery.
Why that's it?
I got an idea. How about I just do this for free from now on, you know? And I just do it for free. We don't do anything with gifts or contests. And you know, I'll just come homeless. Family won't get fed.
It's in a random basis.
You know, I'll have to go and get go back to work just to support, you know, not stream anymore. How's that sound? And we just end the stream completely. How's that sound? Does that sound good? You know, does that sound good? See, Amanda, you're missing the point, Amanda. You're missing the point. I don't know if you came in on half the conversation or what, but, you know, you're missing the point.
Ready to go.
Completely missing the point.
Oh, this evening.
States against
Repairs. Unit. Sit or name.
Simon is
Two.
advanced. What they on
Yep.
The future is.
That's it. Hale, thank you so much, yo. It's about finding that can-do attitude. You know, I'm out here sitting in the 90-something degree weather, getting ready to clean this headstone, streaming during the day. And you know, this isn't about the gifts. You guys do know that, right? This all started, the breaking point for all this was when I got done cleaning a headstone. I sat back. We had under 20 shares and less than 40K taps. And I went, what? I was like, wait a minute, hold on, time out. What? You know, and I said this before, when I'm cleaning a headstone, I don't expect gifts. I like to see the gifts. I like to thank you guys personally for sending the gifts. You know, I appreciate it if you do send them while I'm cleaning a headstone. Sure, thank you. But me personally, I actually like to thank you guys for it, individually. So it's not even about the gifts. So when someone says that I sound ungrateful as I'm sitting out here in 90-degree weather, clearly I see where their priorities are. No disrespect, it's just the truth.
Yeah.
You know? Thank you, Samantha. That is very true as well. Taps and shares bring new people that could gift if they can't. And what do I always say? What have I always said? If you cannot subscribe, if you cannot gift, we need taps and shares. They are so important. So important. But, you know, we unfortunately, with some people, you just can't talk about this. You can't be honest with a community without people getting butthurt. They take it one way, you know, instead of actually listening to the words I am saying. All I said was, at one point in time, up until a couple of months ago, we never had these excuses where, hey, I'm at work. Hey, I'm this. Hey, I'm that. There were never excuses. It was just do. You know, it was just do. Now we have these excuses. And it's like, okay, well, the excuses aren't going to help. You know? But my words are being misconstrued. I'm just laying out the facts. But they get taken so many different ways, and people get butthurt. What am I supposed to do? I ain't gonna fight for you. You know, I ain't gonna fight for you. I ain't gonna try to make you understand if you're not listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Close the top.
Let's do some more.
So we go.
I'm in the tree.
A little bit.
A powerful.
What is defense?
Ooh, to the Wii, yo.
Was in.
All I gotta say is it's a good thing headstones do not melt in heat, or we would have some melty ass stones, yo. Yo, Linda, you play it for real. Ah, shit, be real. That's what I'm talking about. Be for real. Tap that screen, yo. Yo, Dove with the crowns. Ooh, wee.
Have we right?
Organization.
You guys are doing great with the taps today. It's only been an hour, not even an hour and a half, and you guys almost have 300K likes, yo. And that's the other thing, too. Like, I can't stand streamers that are like, I don't do this for the money. Yo, if I didn't have the money, I wouldn't be able to do anything. You know, I need the income to stream. You know, it's that simple. Anybody who's out there that is saying they don't do anything for money, they're either taken care of, you know, they have it that way, you know, and good for them. But to rag on creators that have built something up from nothing is, you know, I just think disrespectful and downright horrible. So that mentality is not accepted here in this community. That hurts you. That makes you not want to watch. That's it, Jennifer. Yo, D with the community celebration. And here's the thing. It's one thing if, you know, we do the day stream, right? Yo, what up, J-Bird? We do the day stream, and it's not as good as the night stream. But the fact that me going live during the day and not having a successful live with tab shares, comments, and gifts, right, affects the nighttime. You know, affects the nighttime. That's the problem. Because the night crew doesn't deserve that. The night crew doesn't deserve to struggle to get into the live because they can't find it because of the algorithm. You know, the night they just don't deserve it. The night crew goes above and beyond every night. They don't. I'm sorry, they just don't deserve it.
For certain business.
So that's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, TikTok is wired up differently. YouTube is not. You know, YouTube is different. If I get rid of the day stream, I'm still going to stream on YouTube and just leave it on, you know, and just do my thing. You know, I won't be as interactive with the chat, but it's different. It just doesn't, it has a different algorithm. It runs differently. This is what we're dealt with, you know? I don't know. Now at this point, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse to people who just hear excuses and are running with it.
Chiefs. Right after the.
You know? Especially as I'm sitting out here miserable in fucking 90-something degree weather. It's really like, really?
Merseyside.
You know, it's like, really? Yo, Mona May sending subs, appreciate you.
President.
Yo, Christine, you have a good one, yo. Woo! You guys ready to clean this headstone or what? I feel like I'm just sitting here yapping. Yapping to people that I've already judged and made their decisions. Yo, what up, Sella? I try to as well, Robin. Yo, Sella, you play it for real. Me too, Andrew. Me too, yo. Yeah, so fresh and so clean. I say we get this fresh and clean. All right.
Rested.
So like I said, here's the deal, my friends. If we get into the top 100, right now we went up 5 ranks, which is awesome. If we get into the top 100 of Community Fest, we are currently ranked 136. When I am done cleaning this headstone, we will go for a cemetery walk.
Same goes.
You know? We will go for a cemetery walk. Ooh-wee. Listen, when the day streams improve, you know, we will start going back to all the other places. I'm just not going to be taken advantage of. You know, yeah, I'm good, Jay-Bird. That's the only thing. If I start taking you guys the buck out during the day, and here during the day, and there during the day, and things don't improve, I just get taken advantage of. And that's happened so many times to me in the past, so I put my foot down on it a long time ago. Yo, Robin should play it for real.
Don't you?
You know? It's happened so many times in the past.
60 million.
Into the next group.
Yo, Melt should play it for real.
Savage.
Yeah. Like, this is great, guys. Guys, an hour and a half, you guys have over 300K likes. We're not even at an hour and a half yet. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy we need. Yo, Moon Jelly should play it for real. That's phenomenal. Like, if the day streams were like this every time, it'd be like, yes. Like, yes. Yo, Ladybug with the community crown. Yes. You know? What are our shares at? Look at that. Almost 200 shares. Yes. Two things that are free. Thank you. Yo, Cotton Candy Queen with the community crown. Yes. That's all. Yo, D with the community crowns. And like I said, as a bonus, we get in the top 100. We'll go for a cemetery walk. I'm going to go get some water going. We're going to get this headstone clean.
It appears that
Should sell. Forgot.
I've still got the room.
About of stars.
Lilies.
Play.
with LV.
Actually,
Hi. All the anger.
said this.
That's a laughing.
Want a to you for your time.
Press conference.
Autocar. This. Global play.
Maybe some.
And go with the label. Detail.
Welcome.
Claim that.
Andrew.
Worth in it.
What am I? What I have done. Broke into. But as a two sing the millionaires. Too late. Parliament Nick. So I will.
It's the
Active. As the broken. Died. Hello, jump. In your side.
Sides thing that
Versions. To the wall.
the question. Just say,
Joe.
I'll die with Nick.
Weakness for the.
I'm happy.
Represented.
Extensive.
Of course, he's not.
In things every day.
Wake off.
Rap.
And die.
God is on.
So, yeah.
Do you feel this?
The base is so
Not new.
graceful.
The electric. Waiting. The top.
Even I.
Base is
Action opinion.
T's and C's. The
Says that
You cross the line.
I choose that.
All right, my friends. Friendly reminder, Community Fest. Top 100. When we're done cleaning this headstone, we go for a cemetery walk.
So sure. Honeymoon.
Let's do it.
You certainly have left.
Or the roundabout.
And she running.
Yeah, to the openly.
Doesn't. It's all strong.
Mr. Wilson.
I'm here at talks. Know a lot about him. Got diagnosed.
Jumping.
Back of a young promise. So sure.
Forever. 10
Look at it from
Tipped.
almost been arrested before.
Woo!
Evidences.
I take my time with this one, friends.
Legal.
It's hot.
So. Unlucky. On LB. The honeymoon. That's it. And the it's a world.
It is hard work,
Anthony.
especially when it's 90-something degrees.
Use truck.
Mr. Wilson, I missed.
Steve.
Mr. Wilson, I missed.
It's intensive.
Look at that dirt rolling off, though.
For being on the.
Excellence.
It's so much for being
Welcome, Spirit.
The population.
saying.
What's your name, Spirit?
This is
Ah! Shit.
Spend
That fucking hurt.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Rape
that hurt, Spirit. Headstone 1, Santa 0.
That's still. Time.
Ferrari.
Developing. Principle. 1, 2. Population.
You've got club.
Breaking news. Think it might.
Spaces in the. Now. Going through the big loop with 20 women.
Double six.
Dave, I think.
How you like? £1,000.
for the in.
Good girl. Show her, Paz. 440.
He with his word.
This. Two of those two. True story to
Prince down the road.
eligibility. £100 per month. You know. Third.
More than ever.
And I listed you in this one. Queue. I think. Can you let him?
This.
Okay.
Medicine.
Uncle.
1-7.
USA.
The state. In cross.
Italy, I.
Focus on it.
Nation.
Strategy. Spend.
Please warn Kensington.
Detach.
Develop. Canoe.
Nearly.
Easy. If you know. Also, real on. Where some of today's behaviors. So much for being on. But not only for your sick, isn't it? Tuesday, Thursday.
Fortress.
Yes, Spirit, I hear you.
Good up. Oh,
Did I say 1880? Because that's the date I see.
What's the first?
That's the death year.
Folks? Process.
I got it.
It's in player.
Cat.
Test it.
Iran direct.
Packs.
Swear. National
I think from 2000.
Wait a minute.
Women.
First hour.
It's a magic.
Still going.
Blue Street.
Spike.
Big. If you want to ability applies. What's 5 years?
It's a hot one today.
Bang it.
There we are.
Legal pussy. Rape. Mr. Smith. Concerned against the floor. Saying handles like the up. Tide. Yeah. Ability. Maybe. It's health. She's just expanding. Experiences. 50s. The about Tuesday. That's all. Season. One thing. Sure. Any up? For that reason.
In this.
Fuck your mom.
What's next?
Stand by. And then he looked at. He looked. Yeah. Appreciates. Oh yeah.
Well, then I'll live through the
Viewpoint of
reaching it. There's a nearest team. Bicycle. If
Strand.
Dirty rinse. Let's go do a clean one.
yeah.
turn.
Checking. Sign off. For every. And he. His wages.
Focus seems to
Hey, it was.
Where does he go?
To the Premier League, but
To be like. Date.
there.
Look.
Yeah, leg.
China.
Person over. Action that we want to
Shot. Demanding. Decided. Press my wrong.
afternoon.
No.
Show
It's
practice.
Tendencies.
Come from afar.
after all.
What options there are?
US. Bag. And did Ajin care? He actually. With your 17 done something. One away.
It was done.
Even nothing too
He did.
bicycle for you. And I mean, mental stresses.
He
Wait 1 second.
yeah,
Listen. Environment for the Iran. Like PO box. Oz. Like,
Is it hot?
It's very hot.
what?
It's very hot.
The feet.
Down the back.
It is so hot. Where's my water? There you are. Hi, water.
okay.
Or tablets for. You inspired.
Hey, Courtney, you do what you gotta do, my friend.
Iran nuclear.
You do what you gotta do, but you feel some way about it if you're commenting on it.
And I'm
Oh, Gardner, it's so bad out here. I don't know what happened, Courtney, but
Will bring.
I hope you're okay. Thank you, Warrior. I don't know what just transpired. I was literally just cleaning the headstone.
Seeing.
Well, we try to have the mods answer the questions because a lot of people answer questions wrong, unfortunately, Courtney. So that's all the mods are trying to do is just...
Targeting U.S.
Challenges that.
Island pop.
Busy street.
Trust me, they meant no malice behind it. We just have a large problem with people answering questions wrong, you know? Yeah, Ryan, it's the same here, yo. It's boiling.
Ask.
Hey, Courtney, you do what you gotta do, my friend. No ill will towards you to me, you know?
Just about me.
Well, from me to you, so I understand. You do what you gotta do. Hate to see you go, but it is what it is, right?
Newsroom.
Oh, man. Guys, I am so hot.
Targeted.
Redwood. I'm impressed by.
Oh, it is so hot. Just destroyed another bottle. Bottle number 3.
Missile.
Yeah, let's let it dry for a little bit. We'll see what it's like.
Yes.
Talks.
53 to. She will be terrorist.
Oh, let me get the chat closer to me so I can see what you guys are saying.
Yeah. Helps to.
Woo. Yeah, we're just gonna let this dry. We'll see what it looks like, and then I'll read it. I'll be honest, I wasn't scrubbing that hard, yo. It was just
Enemy.
wee ducky.
Faves to your door.
Yeah, we'll see what it's like.
Hold the house.
We'll take. We'll bring in more.
Honestly, there is a couple of fallen and broken headstones around me, so yeah, no, there was a lot of dirt. There was a lot of dirt.
What just got
One landed face forward, the other one landed on its back, so you could see it. No, Roxanne, the problem with the magic erasers is they contain chemicals in them that aren't good for the headstones.
She's very
Honestly, green screen, I'm just not getting up right now to check. You know, I just downed a bottle of water. I got a candy cane going. I just want to sit and relax for a minute. It's like 90 something out here.
And
Let's see.
ran.
Select.
JB, true player for real. I'm good, JB.
1,000 mileage.
That is fine.
Last night, unfortunately, a bunch of teenagers showed up, and they kept harassing me during the stream, and the cops had to get involved. You know?
Name gather. It there.
That's pretty much the gist of it. It was unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Once for
You know?
Nairobi.
And maybe or crisis. Parents.
I wanted the one that
Yeah, last night was cray-cray for sure. I just don't understand why people just, just can't leave me alone. You know?
I do not. The strikes. Cross.
Yo, Rose, you play it for real.
Are
For a
Yeah, those were teenagers. The cops apprehended them and got their parents involved and had the parents pick them up.
there are no casualties.
Yo, yeah, no, there was definitely no casualties. I mean, I was almost a casualty because they almost hit me with their Jeep, but you'll carry with the community crown. Yeah, let's let this dry.
Fear.
I think I'm already able to read it. We'll let it dry a little more and then I'll give it a read. Yo, Irish Pride, you play it for real, dropping that community crown. Ooh-wee. No, they were 16 and up.
Quite.
Because they were driving like 16, 17. One soon to be 18, I believe.
in Nairobi.
Yo, Angie Boots, you play it for real.
From the eye.
Thank you, Jess.
How good they were.
Sponge.
To be
How will
No, I don't think they intentionally tried. They were just driving recklessly, you know? I don't think they intentionally
this
tried.
guy
They were just a bunch of rowdy teenagers. There was a bunch of them,
situation.
like 7 of them.
for?
Yo, Irish Pride with Community Crown.
I mean, he's just
They just kept coming back. All could have been avoided if they just kept driving,
faces.
Nuclear from jihad.
According to the cops, no, they weren't under the influence, but that was one of the things I was worried about, is that they were for their safety and for others.
They used
After
Yo, Manda with the Community Crown.
Today.
Damn, you over 440k likes. You guys rock.
their first
Dude, 440k likes in under 2 hours. Ooh, wee. Yo, Amanda with the Community Crown. No, Tabby, I do not post videos that like that. I'm not trying to invite people to dox the live. You know what I mean?
You don't have children.
You had children?
Seriously.
I just heard a spirit say they had children. May I have your name, please?
hopeful, given that you're over his shoulder too much. Careful. But
May I have your name, please, spirit?
response.
Yo, Rose enjoyed Jamaica, yo. You going on vacation? Or were you the one that's moving to Jamaica? Because I know somebody was moving to Jamaica. Was that you? Or you just going on vacation? You're moving. See, I remember. All right. You're moving. Wow, Rose. Ooh, wee. Hopefully that move is smooth, my friend.
Dead fighter on the
America.
Deadly gamble.
Yeah, no, it's drying nice. Let's give it a little bit more time to dry.
with
And then up
Pack here.
to four. Congratulations. Well,
And then once it dries, once I read the headstone, we'll see where we're at in Community Fest. If we're in the top 100, yo, we'll go for a cemetery walk. I don't care how hot it is. You guys get me in the top 100, we're going for a walk, yeah. Skyboat player for real. Unlucky Ducky with the community crown.
expert.
What about you, dog?
So,
Greg
others
true
not
player for real.
Toward a new
struck and
We.
the boys of it.
Please. News.
Let me tell you something, there's never enough taps, but you guys, we've been live for 2 hours, and you guys almost got 500K likes, yo. That's great. That is great. That is what I'm talking about, yo. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Yo, Robin with the Jolly Community, Kit Kat with the Community Crown, Skyboat with the Crown. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Seriously, that's so awesome. I'm so happy to see that. You guys fucking rock. Yo, Tina.
Hi. So,
Oh, wait.
About 10 days.
Tina, you play it for real. TikTok, you play it for real.
was. South.
What's up, Sunflower?
is
Notice.
Actually, the most original American name, isn't it, John? Everybody and their mother is named John.
Okay, start.
And Mary. Hey, Joe. Yeah, John's here. What's up, Spirit? I hear you. What's your name?
Mulligan's.
Trump.
Potentially.
Skyboat with the summer.
I think that is.
Aw, child, I'm sorry. I'm not your dad. Are you looking for your father? What's your name, little one?
This one.
What do you think? What's happening in the Gulf?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's drying great. It's not fully dried yet though. We're gonna read it once it's dry enough. What's up, Rascal? Anya Chuplaya for real.
Will be public inquiry.
Yeah.
And
Back to the most. Everything.
Rascal Chuplaya for real.
I should stress. Apparently talked.
Yeah, I do hear a child. Child was looking for their dad.
Don't worry about it.
Following in the same.
Fighter.
Wait, let me get you guys on the charger. Yeah.
Because everything.
Neil Condado.
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you.
Be a bit. The response.
Okay. There we go.
Miss Canalti, right?
Yo, Angie with the Community Fest. Celebration. Appreciate you, yo.
Suddenly.
Did you hear Phoebe?
Mistakes.
Let me ask a couple questions here. Yo, Megs and Cynthia with the crowns, yo, appreciate you.
Just hit the point.
Are there any spirits here who watched me clean this headstone?
That's the case.
Simply. ganging up on her.
Everyone up.
Oh, it sounds like something's yelling.
Great work. Incredible.
Wow. I just heard good work, incredible. Thank you, Spirit. Are any of the spirits here connected to this
10 years.
headstone in any way?
Just that. So filthy.
Offer.
Yo, it's hard to choose an auto renewal.
From any of. Right.
Last one. Option required.
I'll be.
In February.
Thinking.
The longest.
Discount. See.
Yo, Juniper Chuplaya, for real.
Be good to talk to you.
I would love to talk to you. I'd like to know if you have any connection to this headstone. No?
You're a
So you're just watching? You got... Okay. That's fine, Spirit. We get a lot of spirits that just watch.
It's
That's fine.
Thanks, Mama.
to protect. These in the beginning. All right, listen to transfer.
Wow, I just said, all right, listen to John.
Look different.
Racing near me. Horse racing. Question. Hope seems to.
Okay.
Yo, Skyboat with the crown.
My combo.
But it's.
Spirits, do any of you know who this headstone belongs to?
I mean, it's time. No.
No? All right. Thank you for answering.
Off 20.
Thank you for answering. So the spirits that are watching, what do you think of the headstone?
Not just.
Now that it's drying,
Shouldn't have the.
We've is yourself.
There's a. I talk. Hers for. Overstone.
yo, Greg with the community crown,
This.
Robin with the greeting, true player heart,
60
Snow, true player for real.
for a few years.
All right, I'm gonna take a crack at reading this. Are you ready? Snow, true player for real. Here we go. Mother Phoebe F.
It means thanks.
That's Spain.
died Is that July?
Does it?
July 23rd, Or January. That's January. Wow. That's JAN''Y.
Audio.
Died January 23rd, 1880.
Mary.
Aged 81 years,
So,
2 months,
Shane.
and 12 days. Yeah, that's January abbreviated. Yep.
What's an approach?
Wow.
sport.
President's on.
Worry about it.
Okay.
I've seen it abbreviated like that before. That's why I was like, wait a second. That's not July, that's January abbreviated.
Our sons and that.
Instead, you're right.
Hell yeah, it was, Greg.
It's Iran.
Pretty.
Hell yeah, it was.
There's
You were full right.
Nah, I gotta be smart, yo. We gotta save that bonus time for night, Juju BB. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
If we were
Damn, yo, you guys almost got 500K likes. Only 2 hours and 11 minutes, yo. You guys are rocking with them taps today. Are we over 200 shares? Dude, over 200 shares? See? This is what I'm talking about, yo. This is what I'm talking about.
said he will.
That is fucking awesome, yo.
Is our
reaction
God.
Ooh, wait. Yo, what up, Lily?
not from the sky.
Fairness.
Oh, that's a great question, Mona May. Let's see where we're at.
Time.
Oh, something just screamed. We are ranked 137.
England.
Refugee.
We are ranked 137.
Prone. There's a fire.
Ooh, Lily. Whew.
Inevitable.
It is so hot out here. Appreciate them taps, yo. 500K likes.
The presidency is
Hey, you're welcome, Alfredo. Oh, yeah, it's just going to keep looking better as it dries.
Or when.
Joseph Conrad.
Difference.
you should go. Grandmother is
After what happened. Be honest.
That's not on. And it's small.
I use a drop of Dawn, just a little bit of Dawn to every 3 to 4 gallons of water.
To GB News.
yeah, Matty.
What we getting up?
About 3/4 of a 5-gallon bucket, you know?
Nan. Oh, spending.
Yo, Robinson with the ooh-wee floating spaceman.
To.
Yeah, Lily, yo, this heat's a lot, yo. But listen, I don't mind being out here and suffering for you guys. I really don't. Especially when I see 500K likes. You know, like, it's all I was talking about before. Some people got upset. Some people got butthurt. They just don't understand. You know, I feel bad, but what am I going to do? But I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys just tapping that screen and supporting the live, yo. Yo, Ben, did you play it for real?
Asking for it.
Happened so fast.
What's up, Bender?
A dame hand.
One day when we. There's a long. Understand why you.
They will.
I hope you feel better, Bender.
Fully understand.
That's promised.
I hope you feel better.
Heavier.
Seven pack. It was very season.
Whoa.
I'll be on a side.
Spirit that is screaming.
100%.
What's wrong?
Where are you? Challenge.
We have a spirit that's screaming. It's the third time they've done it.
There's a lot of
No one can.
Spirit, what's wrong? Talk to me.
And
what those.
Just trying to come through.
We adhere.
Talk to me, Spirit. Try your hardest. Don't get upset.
Kicked off. Real.
Wait.
Yeah, it's
Storms to come.
Can you please protect?
After.
Yo. I am so grateful that you guys have gotten over 500K in those shares. Cassie with the community crowns. Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna get some apples going, and after I get those apples going,
Prison?
That's what he.
if I feel up for it, we're gonna go for a small cemetery walk, despite where we are in the ranking of Community Fest. But don't get upset if I decide not to do it and just sit here and bullshit with you guys. It's a 50-50 right now. Because listen, you guys you guys are way past 500K now. You'll melt your player for real. You guys are doing great.
Stay put.
Appreciate everyone supporting Community Fest and trying to push us in those ranks, yo.
Do you feel like
Yo, Karen, you player for real.
must.
value?
Is where they were.
Citizens.
It is.
Oh my god, I forgot about the damn horse flies that pop up here sometimes, dude. Nasty little horse flies. Those things are nuts. You guys remember a couple years ago when I was swarmed with them? It was by Churchwell's grave.
In the last year.
You guys remember that? That was bad, yo. There were so many of them. They came out of nowhere. And they were like, "We are a horsefly and we're gonna eat you." They do.
Off me.
All this stuff.
Local month.
They love the back of my legs, like near my ankle for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Over the last.
But Lassie's
That's the only place they'll attack me. It's so weird.
It's a shame, but
Maybe that's a juicy spot. Maybe I'm just juicy. I'm juicy, baby. Yeah, I'm juicy.
Maybe that in.
Where are my apples? Ah, shit. A juggalo just filed alive. Ooh wee. What is a juggalo? Yo, Robert with the community crown. Salty. I'm a salty guy.
Oh, there, I remember. Popular this band. And you. The other. I entrepreneur.
Us.
Whoop whoop.
BBC.
Welcome to Chili's.
I'm so risky.
So what we.
But the point is,
First year, like. One day we'll.
Yo, Robin with the true player for real victory.
Us. But we can.
Get off me, horsefly. Oh, that's just a black ant. That's fine. They can crawl on me. I don't mind the black ants. Let them crawl on me. Take my scabs.
Quickly.
This happened. I've seen it. The Queen.
Yes. Bring my scabs to the queen. Kelly, I'm at a local cemetery.
Thanks to the.
Throw back in.
choose between. You know, the special.
We got that. And we. This hits.
That's it, yo. Black ant exfoliation.
It's gonna. Close friend.
Daryl.
Oh man, dude, it is so brutal out here.
Think with another.
So wild.
Clean.
Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, it came out pretty well. What's up, Linda? Yo, Mona May with the Jolly Community. Ooh wee.
The loss in the Middle East.
Yo, Irene with the file. Welcome, welcome.
Why you book? Lights go up.
Light.
Dude, it's close to 98 here. It's brutal. Shit, I actually might not be able to do anything. I'm running out of water.
Good.
Can't believe I had 4 bottles of water with me. Might be done. I don't think it's a good idea if I push myself. Yo, Mona May with the Jolly Community. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see these apples make me feel.
Bring in.
Yo, Derek with the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yo, for real, Mac, I feel so bad for some fur babies today, yo. I have 2 black cats that I just feel for right now. And one of them is just this little puffball of darkness that I know she's just feeling miserable. Yeah, it's drinkable water. But, like, the faucet that's, like, new and not, like, you know, nasty is, like, a little far down. The other faucet closest to me, you don't want to drink out of that one. The other one's, like, a lot nicer with a hose and... Yeah, she's my little puffball of darkness.
8 height.
Yeah, perfectly. I just haven't lost any. That's because I keep drinking monsters. I gotta quit the monsters to see any results. But everything else is doing well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, my knees starting not to hurt. I'm feeling it. What's up, Keith? Like, I'm feeling it, like I'm feeling better. The fuck kind of laugh was that?
Shapes and
Good face.
And see it last usually.
in Argentina.
Right.
Yeah, something was
Looks
laughing.
like
All night.
Right, Hale, I was actually thinking that.
There. Argentina. It's new.
What's up, Danielle? Oh, Danielle, never apologize about dropping a gift, no matter how small. Are you kidding me? I appreciate you. Listen, the only reason why I don't shout out small gifts is because I noticed at one point in the live stream, I was shouting out so many gifts, and you just couldn't hear the spirits at all. So I just don't shout out the smaller ones, but I greatly appreciate all gifts, yo. I ain't one of those people that are like, oh, well, who cares about those? Like, I appreciate all of them, yo. That's why I always say, yo, thank you for them tap shares and gifts.
And the baby. Bro.
Yo, Robinson with the hand heart. Ooh, wee. Yo, Becky with the community crowns. Carol, you play it for real. Yeah, April. I hate that shit too, to be honest with you. Like, I just want to be left alone while I'm streaming. You guys heard I'm Phoebe? I missed it, but I think the heat's just getting to me. To be honest with you. On the replay, I'll hear Phoebe. Awesome. Hey, Phoebe.
Tell them.
I don't.
The temp. Let's see here.
Smash the
95 degrees. Extreme heat warning. These conditions are expected to last until 8 p.m. Tuesday on the 24th. Additional alert. Air quality alert.
Changing.
Yo, Sassafras, you play it for real. Oh, yeah?
Stage.
It is there.
Yep, we're at 95 right now. Feels like it.
And hands they me.
Then. Falling out. It
Don't even did big into got any.
Yep. Just said lower Hudson Valley heat wave.
the extra. David.
Who's David?
A normal
Fuck.
are amazing.
The new boy.
A brief look at all.
It's a help.
Yeah, Megs, after they came back the third time, the cops ended up showing up, and I ended up, ending the stream. I don't like to film cops, which they greatly appreciate, So,
the best thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the birds are like, what the fuck?
Good.
This heat.
Campaign.
Is it first?
No, so, just to, recap for everybody that was wondering about last night. Last night, a group of people were driving down the road, acting crazy, driving recklessly, screaming, yelling. They saw me,
Same and
by the road.
Things.
They ended up pulling over.
beating one to frequency.
There's about 7 of them. A bunch of them came out. It was only a couple at first. Then they all started coming towards me. Words were exchanged. I ended up chasing them off. They came back a second time, talking a lot of shit. I ended up scaring them off again. And then the third time we hid because I was done dealing with them. But they found me. And that's when we were forced to call the cops. The cops ended up catching them for something unrelated, I'm guessing, because they had them detained right after they drove off. Because they were driving recklessly and screaming and yelling at like midnight. The cops detained them. Come to find out, they were a bunch of teenagers. Their parents came, picked up their car, picked them up.
We should make economy and oral.
I asked them just very, very, skirtly, very, hey guys, I don't want any, I'm streaming, this, that, and the other. One of them got stupid saying it's a public road, they can do what they want, the usual. They started harassing me. Yep, kids' summertime. They started harassing me, they wouldn't leave it alone. They approached 3 separate times. Cops got involved. Yo, Tracy, you play it for real.
Man,
Did look at this.
to prove
There's no.
it's
Cops asked me if I wanted to press charges because they were harassing. I said no, I just want to document it
because
just in case they start anything again. Then I'll take legal action, obviously. I'm not about to screw up, a bunch of teenagers' summers, even if they are a bunch of asshats.
didn't quite
To pay for the real work. I'm happy to.
I'm just glad they weren't drinking and driving or anything like that, because that's what we suspected by their behavior. But nope, just a bunch of bored teenagers acting reckless. Came at me 3 separate times.
Coalition. He's already had.
Although they were gonna do something.
love it.
Family.
But it was a masters. I mean,
The Republic.
really proud. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I didn't do. And I.
That's exactly what they thought. Yeah, the third time it was like, all right, these guys are back. They're looking for me.
Action just.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Get it. But
Like I said, I could have pressed charges. They were the aggressors. They were harassing. But I ain't that type of dude.
I do think. Intend.
to be style.
I remember.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, and yo, gents, you play it for real. It's like, okay, and you're minors.
No doubt.
Doesn't mean you can't be aggressive. Doesn't mean you can't harass people.
Let me give.
You could tell they were, you know,
Vacation for
they came from money, you know, entitled. You know what I mean? You could tell they were those type of punks.
In Notting Hill.
You know, I just want to be left alone, yeah.
anyone
Like literally.
Britain to be.
It'd be a better pro.
I'll tell you.
When she was living in the
You know, you
Ooh, wait.
find my
Ooh, I just heard my wife. What's your wife's name, Spirit?
Trust.
to be seeking.
What's your wife's name?
To be out. British. Membership. Never on.
We Tanya, see you later tonight, yeah.
Our loan claims.
Groups or
Burning chicken.
Woo. Hi.
Social media.
What's your name, Spirit?
Decency. And 400.
Wars up.
Listen.
Hey, boys.
Right.
Number 2.
Even the left.
The public.
I mean,
Damn ants. These ants love me today.
spot on the.
Yeah, we're at 95 degrees right now.
Connect.
Want to
At work.
Yo, Tiffany with the community crown.
coverage for probation. The very best spot. Heard of pat. Grown ups with
We did.
Oh my god, look at all those kittens.
Half
she seemed to come. Actually,
Yo, Carrie Sue, probably not.
taxes.
I just hope that the parents, you know, discipline them properly.
Connecting.
British star.
You know what I mean?
City. 18.
follow.
What people?
2 yards.
Hope they all get some girlfriends this summer, you know, and stop acting like asshats. Yo.
They're brilliant.
Oh, damn, Tracy. I hope you're okay.
Million.
That's it, yo. Find something better to do.
All down to. Good number. To win the lottery.
Their store.
Listen.
Billy
Forward.
Nation.
Half time.
Damn, yo, you guys almost got 600K likes, yo. Appreciate you.
doing.
The man.
The man.
Got you heard it.
Week.
Remains. Legal.
the heads.
To buy.
Well,
Planning.
Planted.
Summer. One who expressed.
Summer.
My podcast.
My podcast is Splintered Spirits.
Tacted.
Catch it everywhere podcasts are available. Yeah, I'm staying hydrated.
Podcast.
I'm down to my last bottle now. Now I'm just all groggy. It's like, ugh. I mean, not bad. I've been out here for almost 3 hours.
Understanding.
Ooh, to the we.
And for us.
Oh, yeah, Jay Bella?
Someone who.
I apologize that it was interrupted by the ruffians, you know? Normally we don't have things like that happen.
Dry planted. Check code. 16.
There is.
It's been.
Go meow. Go meow. Go meow. Yeah, go meow.
Peter Park.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, but this is actually the first time it's been like a group of people.
So
Like it wasn't like one or two people. Like that was a group of people. That would have been if we exchanged blows, that would have been a 1-on-7.
So we've used. I got excited. Moving on, you know. Place.
You know, that's the other thing too. A lot of people don't understand. Like, you know, if I'm streaming, right? So let's say I'm here and I'm streaming at a local cemetery, and somebody sees me,
Using salt.
and they come up to me.
Keep it more tape. The teenager.
That
bunch of
in a court of law, because it's happened already to many streamers and many content creators, automatically they're in the wrong. Automatically, they're in the wrong. Like, very few things have to happen before the creator becomes in the wrong. Okay? Because there's already been precedents for this. This has already happened to many other content creators and streamers. So yeah, 2 people on Twitch, right? If those knuckleheads, they wanted to, act like crazy teenagers, and they drove by screaming and they kept it at that, I laughed at first. I thought it was funny. I thought that's happened before. We've always had teenagers drive by acting crazy. They keep going. They don't bother anybody. I think it's funny. I laugh. But unfortunately, they did not keep going.
Three.
Oh yeah. It was funny too, because the cop was like, dude, he's like, what'd he say? Because when I told him, like, I got up and started chasing after them once I saw multiple people, he started laughing. And then, like, once he watched the video, he was like, oh shit. He was like, yeah, man, that had to be. He goes, what were you thinking? And I was like, honestly, I was thinking that, 6-7 dudes are rolling up on me. Literally, that's exactly what I was thinking. 6-7 dudes are rolling up on me. Yeah, I'm okay from last night. Other than the bug bites. Nah, not in New York. Not in New York, Mari. Not in New York. You know, there was a lot of pew-pew talk last night, and a lot of people are running their mouths about pew-pews, but they don't understand what they're saying.
Which is
You know? Like, nope, not in New York. I'm in Westchester, New York, yo. A pew-pew would have made that situation very, very bad.
2%.
Yeah, he thought it was funny.
Just 2%.
Yep, different in every state, yo. Different in every state. Yo, what up, Outlaw? Different in every
That's
state.
right.
It was like a 3.
You know, what up, Tank? So yeah, fucking again, the whole thing could have been avoided if they just kept driving. And they just kept coming back, yo. 3 separate times. Yeah, they got caught. Exactly, Lot Lizard. Yo, Tank should play it for real.
And this,
Yeah, the police nabbed them immediately. Yo, pterodactyls. Big blood-sucking pterodactyls last night. What's up, Dazzer? Big blood-sucking pterodactyls last night. Yo, 610K likes. Ooh, wee. Yeah. Yeah, you can't even carry a blade over a certain size.
Yeah.
Unless it's sheathed and you can prove that you're using it for non-lethal reasons. Which is why... Yeah, you're getting filtered, Lindsay. Sorry, my friend. Sucks when TikTok does that. Which is why, like, when I bring the machete to buck out, you know, when the cops ask about it, because I've had it when they've been called before. And I'm like, yo, it's for the brush when I go walking in the woods.
To do.
northwest.
Think
Is what this company
Makes up each other 2,000.
Yeah, D2 is a great product, but it's just not my style. I like instant results, and Dawn is a lot cheaper and works a lot better. D2 is great for headstones that you cannot scrub. So, like brittle headstones falling apart. D2 is great for that. I won't even touch a headstone if it's falling apart. Just a drop of regular Dawn, yo, not the Ultra, because that's got a little alcohol in it. A drop of when I mean a drop. I've had the same bottle of Dawn for 2 years now, 3 years. Literally, I've had the same bottle of Dawn. It's getting to the end though, but it'll last it should last the summer. Probably have to replace it in the fall. Yo, Lindsay should play it for real. Yep, a drop of Dawn to about 3 to 4 gallons of water. I use a 5-gallon bucket, and I fill it up about 3/4 of the way. I'm not sure, Tank. Yo, Jennifer should play it for real.
Equal part.
Well, first of all,
And what's crazy too is, like, you know, think about it, guys. Everyone that's been watching me for a while. Yo, Kelly should play it for real. Yo, Kim with the community crown. Ooh wee. I've had many people approach me while I'm streaming. You know, that's how we met Connor and all his friends, and we found out about the smoke was harassing them. I've met people at Buckout, you know, driving by, just saying hello, telling their stories. They're all nice. You know what I mean? They're all super nice. And we never have any problems. Yo, Kim with the community crown. Appreciate you, Kim. Those guys last night were not. They were aggressive. They were harassing. You know?
food.
That's it, yo. 4 teenagers on a summer break.
It's not.
Yo, 620K likes. You guys rock.
US baby.
Yep.
Sports world with.
I bet you if someone sat them down and told them the history of the road with the car accidents on that road, you know, they'd probably be like, oh shit. Yo, Kim with the crown.
Chris, opening.
Oh, we spirit. Are you looking for a Chris?
Now's the time.
Is there? Yeah. Is Chris buried over here?
Megan, am I? Oh, I'm not.
I do, Irene.
I
I do. I document the paranormal,
You know what?
or the paranature, as I like to call it. I'm bougie like that.
The wind.
Basically.
Oh, I love lizards. I love reptiles. We Kim, yo, appreciate you, yo.
Jay. This lap.
You know.
Because all the. Oh, fine.
Outlaw true player for real. Number 756.
After close.
Unanswered.
But of course,
No.
here tonight. Interesting.
Oh, there we go. Okay, it came back. I thought it was overheating. Yo, Maddie with the file. Yeah, I've had a lot of. Some not so much. Yo, Hawk, you play it for real. Maddie with the follow. Ooh, wait. Welcome. Dude, I have this one annoying mosquito bite last night on my back. It was so annoying. Like one of those, like where you grab like a kitchen knife to scratch it, annoying. I did that shit like at like 6:30 in the morning. I was like, no, I didn't clean it a second time. Nope. To be honest, I don't even know if I have the energy to. I'm not used to this heat yet. You know? I need a little bit of this heat to get used to it again. Yeah, Drawing did it great. New York, Irene. Yeah, just drawing. You can read it clear as day. Mother Phoebe died January, abbreviated 23, 1880, aged 81 years, 2 months and 12 days. Well, last night, unfortunately, my bug spray ran out. I got more coming in a bit, so. And my favorite wipes. I love the bug spray wipes. Because once I'm done with them, I can shove them in my shoes, in my collar. And they do such a great job. If we have a whole week like this, with over 600K likes, you know, I think you guys got us in the 60%, which is fucking awesome. I didn't even check. Oh yeah, we're at 49%. Oh shit. We're at 49%. Yeah. If we have an everyday like this during the day stream, you'll see by next week how much bigger it gets. You know, and more more and more people in it, and how much easier it is for the night crew. So awesome, yo. You guys did so good today. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Jesse, appreciate that, yo. Sometimes it doesn't show me. I don't know why. I'm horrible with names and spelling, as you guys know. So to me, that looks perfectly normal. It does. It looks perfectly normal. Like, that's not how you normally spell Phoebe. I would never even know. Yo, what's up, Long? Yo, Outlaw with the community crown. Ooh, wee. Yo, appreciate you, Jesse. Thank you. Dude, bounce dryer sheets are also great for tar. And I want to try them with sap and see how they do with sap too, but they're great for cleaning up tar. But like, if you get like sap on your hand or on your shoes or on your car, I want to see if dryer sheets would go really good. Oh yeah. When I used to do a lot of outdoor work, I used to do all sorts of outdoor work, right? And if an electrical company was coming in and bringing power into something, and there was a ground vault, we used to do like we'd have to tar up the quasi boxes or the green boxes, depending on the situation of the vaults that the stuff was being put in. We'd have to tar it up. Same thing if we were digging out a foundation to tar up the outside with hydraulic tar. I did, Cat. Yep. That was the funny, dude. The two viewers watching, dude. That was so funny. I'm pretty sure that's what gave away my position, because I was like trying so hard not to laugh. Yo, Hurley girl, true player for real. Yeah, I'm doing great, Tank. Thank you for asking. It's just hot as balls here. It's 95 degrees. It is 95 degrees. Yeah, it's the sun. That's the sun doing that. We get that every now and then. Yeah, Tank, I'm good, my friend. Thank you. So, there are headstones that go back to the 1700s here. I do. I have a lot of useless information in my head. I have a lot. Hey, Spirit. Yeah, it's 95 here. Dude, tomorrow it's supposed to get to, what they say, 101? What they say tomorrow is? Hold on, what they say tomorrow is? Oh, it changed. Now it's 98 degrees. Oh, what an improvement. It's 98 degrees. By this time, it'll be 98 degrees. Does anybody remember when, the heat was at noon?
It's gonna be.
Isn't that wild? I remember, just, again, doing a lot of outdoor work. Always, being like, all right, we're going to do the hardest shit in the morning, because it's going to be the coolest. And then, save the other half of the harder shit for, after, 3, 4 o'clock, because it's going to be the coolest. Now it's not like that anymore, yo. Now it's like, I just looked at it. It's going to be the height of the heat tomorrow is going to be 4:30, 98 degrees. I love it at night, to be honest with you.
At night.
I love it at night. I love the heat at night. I'm all about it. Like, it was hot. It was 87 degrees last night. And I was literally, other than the mosquitoes, I was enjoying every second of it. If I'm not sleeping, I actually do enjoy the heat. Fuck yeah, it's terrible for sleep. That's why I just said it, if I'm not sleeping. That's why sometimes the night streams I stay out a lot longer too, just because I'm enjoying the night. And it's like, all right, if I have to, tell my driver not to come because it's too late and wait on an Uber or a taxi, at least I could, enjoy the night while I'm doing it. What's up, Superfly? I like it ice cold when I'm sleeping, Ice cold. Ice cold. Hell yeah, they were, sweetheart. Uh-oh. Yo, Sherry, you have a good one, my friend. Get some rest. Whoa. Wait. Oh, man. Phone's overheated. Oh, and there's my ride. At perfect time. Yo, my friends, thank you for the likes, the shares, the follows, and the gifts. Everybody that's subscribed, everyone that stays subscribed, thumbs up the cat treats, mods for holding it down. You guys rock. Day crew, this is what we need, yo. This is what we need. For real, this is what we need. Alright? This is how we need it. You guys did great tonight. Almost 700 taps. Over 200 shares. Phenomenal. Amazing. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tonight.